Turn it off because this is the first time loading it. I don't know what the information they show. Usually, when they show information, I need to turn it on. Usually when I start up a game for the first time, it'll show email address and stuff, and I have I have other accounts on my phone. There's no music to this thing, is there? Starting off bad. I'm not liking I'm not liking the game experience. I don't know anything about this game. Another gotcha game with ladies is all I can assume. Questionable ladies, right? It looked kind of Arknighty in the general aspect of it, not in the gameplay aspect. I actually haven't seen any gameplay of it. So that's going to be interesting. So it's taking up the whole screen on my phone. Okay, see, and it's actually black bars where I'm at. Tips. Tips and like 4 backgrounds. So did you stop playing Star Citizen altogether? Did you buy Star Citizen? Is Star Citizen a game you buy or is it free? The hell? Driver successfully updated will be active after you restart your computer. I'm not restarting. Damn thing. Steam always open? You have an account alert. You are fired. Product. Yeah, I know. I know it was revoked. That's just how it goes. Yes, 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 yes. What am I looking for? Star Citizen. Dark Tide is now available. First person universe. You know, I never know how the initial loading is going to go on this thing, on these mobile games. But so far, it's going great, right? It's free sometime. I like how that's still open. Game start. Okay. Let me get to my Cowbell Gmail account. So let's try and do an hour of this game, and then we'll put an hour into the other one. It's another game where you start up in an unconscious, frozen state when you're asleep and you don't know what's going on around you in the world. What we're looking at now is a consciousness digitalization infringement, but you don't need to worry about that. Let me have it. That's a little too much for somebody who's obviously just being woken up. Every game has to start off like this. They need to make it. They need to make you a neutral thing, so you can imprint yourself onto it. Your mind will be digitized into neural cloud data. It's like those dolls who took part in the project. I don't know what that is. Yes, it's a virtual. I just woke up. Virtual world, completely simulated from data. Can you hear the music? Okay. Like I'm at 150. It seems to be going all right. Apart from the professor who spearheaded the project, to be the first living human to set foot there. The accident which happened during Project Neurocloud 3 years ago changed everything. in the cloud server. So you know about this game. NeuroCloud, all of the dolls taking part in experiment were lost. The professor went missing after the accident. Does it have thighs? All of the data of the cloud server was rolled back to before the accident took place. I've been searching for that. Isn't that so nice to be able to roll back data on catastrophic events? But I'd almost given up hope after so many years had passed. I never would have guessed that the significant offsite backup would prove to be the last hope. Well, that's how, was it, Toy Story 2 was saved. All this is thanks to your investigations, Commander. I'm also a commander in Goddess of Victory, right? Oh, you will. And then I'm a doctor in Arknights, and I'm a chief in some other game. Know about all the Arknights clones. This is our only chance. Chief. I'm a chief in Path to Nowhere. You'll be able to handle the responsibility of leading them. Keeping with the plan we can come up with earlier, I will transfer all Professor's permissions to you. That way you will have command authority over those dolls. Dolls like in PSO2. You will also have sufficient authority to activate the Oasis as a base to protect those dolls. Oh yes, the Persicaria in the cloud. She'll help you once they're there. I think the game came out like Friday or something, and I couldn't get around. I couldn't get around to stream it. I don't want to start the game unstreaming. Although she was made in my image, ooh, her personality is completely different from mine. Please work with her. Perhaps she might know something that will aid you in your search for the truth. I will no longer be able to contact you once you enter the cloud server. Oh, so you're not even like a real person. You're floating the Amazon superhighway. Remember your mission. This is Mega Man Network. That's what this is, right? Find a way to connect to reality and bring my friend, that professor, and the dolls trapped in the cloud server. What? Do you ever actually? These games never like have an actual ending, or I just never get strong enough to get to the ending. Like in Princess Reconnect, I'm only at like zone 11, and I can't get out of it. There's like 18. 3 hours. When I got home, I had to move furniture. And then that's why I didn't get on at 10. Also, for our safety, make sure to keep your identity secret and tell nobody about it. Okay, guys. This may end up being a long journey, but it's getting dark. But I believe you'll be able to save them. It's getting real dark. That's all. Good luck, Professor. Consciousness digitalization complete. Now connecting to the Magracia cloud server. I remember that year. Sunborn Technologies. They let you work as many hours as you want? Are they giving you overtime? That's good. I haven't been drinking a lot of water lately. That's awesome. I'll be honest. How long are your shifts? They probably work 2. I like that it plays at the resolution of my screen on my phone. Which is funny because this is how it looks like in the Arknights anime. Driver helper, nice. So you're gonna tack on an extra 4 to 5. That's pretty awesome. I know it's not like a great plan, but if I could have, I do 512s. And I wouldn't do like anything else. Girls Frontline. I didn't know that was part of the title. Girls Frontline. There's no way in hell I'm going to work at Amazon. Professor, wake up! Oh, there's fire. She's a cat girl. Stable, Professor, are you alright? Yes, Cortana. I'm fine. I think I was seeing events from several months ago. Mr. Carrier, several months ago. Looks like your memory data is a little confused. But we don't have the free time. Oh, look! And the game starts with everything going to pot. Everything's already falling apart, crumbling around me. Oasis was under attack. Suddenly, all the Oasis systems, including the combat modules, were severely damaged. Offline. Just now, you insisted on connecting to the system and force activating the combat modules, though it did a lot of damage to my neural cloud. That's the title of the movie. We managed to do it. Fortunately, the force activated activation only caused some short-term memory disarray, which means thanks to you, we managed to hold off the enemy's first defense, but now sudden alert interrupts. Okay, so just a quick recap. I'm a commander who has no memory, but it's because I was digitized into this world and everything's on fire. But it's already been months since I came in here, so what's going to happen is I have to rebuild everything from scratch instead of being, instead of building it like, for the first time, which I like. I prefer building from the first time. I hate games that throw you into a scenario where you got to lose everything, because then they still tell you stuff as if it's your first time. This is Soul. She's not all on fire. On my way to designated coordinates on the outer ring of the Oasis, ETA 2 minutes. Professor. Oh, now I'm a professor? Apart from some memory data confusion, all vital signs are normal. Back up in half the time expected. You should recover fast, Professor. I expected nothing less from you. How are things on the outer ring? Things here are really dangerous. There are way more enemies than we expected, and the defense systems on the outer ring are about to get out. How about croquet? Should be meeting up with me in about 5 minutes, like the professor told her. As for our casualties, we might have saved a lot of friends along the way, but without proper tactical leadership, we still... Professor, you might have just woken up and you might still be confused, but I still believe in your leadership. I'm sure we'll be able to pull through this tight spot, just like the countless times we've been beset by danger before. Of life and death in the Oasis, we will obey your commands and fight with everything we have, Doctor. Doctor, your commands, please. So we got a hex board. Professor, you're now looking at the Oasis battlefield simulation. You can use the command system to set us up. To help familiarize battlefield, we can relocated some operands to simulate battlefield skill. You haven't joined us yet to take part in the battle. Okay, so I don't have access to any of these people. I've been saying it as Persicaria. I might be wrong. Persicaria. Might be Persia, like Persia. But Persicaria. I'm gonna call her Mark. Once we receive the command to start battle, we'll begin fighting on your own initiative. Oh! It's got a damage stats bar just like in Path to Nowhere. Okay. Just hang in there for a bit longer. Okay, Professor, the Aegis is ready. Please give the order. So, the health bars are in Vector, but the damage count isn't. Looks like the case ready to use your ultimate skill. When adults move, deal, or take damage in combat, they generate a certain amount of overflow. This operating overflow can be used to ultimate energy, which is shared across the entire team and stored within the ultimate gauge. Now that the gauge is full, let's quickly activate your ultimate skill and deal with the fatal blow to the enemy. What in the hell? Is there a pause? Okay, so there's like stuff all over the place. The character models are the little 3D models. Are like the little 3D models that Goddess of Victory uses. They use little 3D models to go around the map. When you use an ultimate skill, it's an animation, and then there was pixel weapons up here. It's all over the place. There you go. Look, pixel. All the weapon attacks are in pixel. All these different mediums. There's a dude in the game. I don't want to play it. Soul is in danger. She needs help. Please command me to activate my ultimate skill. What in the hell is that? You're not hearing that, are you? Hold on. the anime, my internet radio turned on. I was like, she said Inuyasha. What the hell? That was weird. My VLC turned on my phone. On my phone. I was like, there's no way she would tell Inuyasha to sit down. That would have really thrown me for a loop in this game. She's got the power of a black hole on her side. Oh, I lost a lot of ladies. So they auto attack. Oh, she's got planets all around her. They auto attack, but the ultimate skills on the side don't go off. I'm sure eventually I get that ability to just auto the whole damn thing, right? Because if I gotta watch this thing to play, I'm not gonna play this game too often. It's gotta be auto because I don't got all the time in the world. Sanctify. I didn't even read the other part. Sanctifiers have gotten in. Are they trying to wipe us all out? Hurry, run! My leg! I can't move. I'll help you. Distressed all. Are you crazy? The Sanctifiers there. They'll wipe the two of you out together. You can't just leave people. large numbers of regular agents executing purge program. What a pain. I'll draw them up. Hey, you guys! Hey, you guys! They've just got all these kind of old references here. Over here. What kind of sanctifiers are you? Can't even tell where you're targeting. The doll exposed on the street swiftly draws the sanctifier's attention. In an instant, the sanctifiers are constrained. Damn, that was fast. Purging! No! Is that Liscram? Sure close. Obey the professor's command, Croquet. Take their fire head on. Soul, cover the dolls as they fall back. She just said, obey the professor's commands, but she's doing it. She's telling everybody what they're doing. Roger. You know, I always think about this whenever I play a game. It's like somebody worked on this piece of artwork, you know, and you'll see it in the very beginning of the game, and then you'll never see it ever again. You might not even pay attention to it because you're stuck reading the bottom of it. Gathering attacks while Soul leads the dolls who can no longer fight and totally retreat. Persicaria! It's Persicaria and the others! Woo! That's right off my chest. Sorry we were late. Can you still walk? My friend's leg is hurt. She can't move. Don't worry, I've got some extra operant here, and she'll be okay in no time. So these aren't even like real people. This is bits bytes. There's binary code here. Bunch of ones and zeros. Warm light illuminates the doll's injured legs, and her wounds quickly recover. Right? I think that's what it is. We're in a computer, aren't we? You should be able to move now. Pull back to the vicinity of the command post. Someone will meet you there. Further I got it. Quit dragging your feet. Let's hurry up and go. Perscaria, you guys need to come back in one piece. We will. The dolls use all their strength to move. Strength to help the wounded, and they begin moving toward the back of the oasis. What was all that about extra operant? You almost ran out when you were healing Professor Disney. I'm dying! Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. You better not kill over on the battlefield. Scary, the dolls on my side will be retreating. We'll be done retreating in 3 minutes. You can contact the professor. Now, it really is completely different with Professor Weakness. Professor, the Persicaria. This is Persicaria. We completed our mission at the designated coordinates. I'm in position at the control point. Give me a site rep. Sit rep. Defenses of the outermost edges of the oasis have been completely overrun, and the outer ring have been taken by the sanctifiers. We managed to save 2/3 of the dolls in the outer ring, and they're retreating to the control point now. What? Is that something that's there? Maybe it put that in on its own. Did you add something? How does that work? Enter in a link to the email. Oh, okay. Did you do that? No. It must have added that on its own when I linked it. When I linked Better TV to this account. Did you add anything? I'm supposed to link. Sarkaria looks. Stop spending 100,000. Doesn't show up on OBS. Might have to actually refresh altogether. Sicaria looks around the outer ring of the oasis. Their former home is now scarred by the flames of war, and endless hordes of sanctifiers draw ever closer. I don't know how many points you have, but that's kind of a high cost. Should I keep it at that price? Should I even keep that thing available right now? I'm not. I don't feel like I'm ready to have it. Ready to have such a thing, such power. No matter what, we must protect our final refuge. Professor, please give us your commands. Only you can save the oasis now. Abandon ship! Use the buildings in the middle ring to form a temporary defense. Stop the sanctifiers from advancing any further. The other fighters are in position. Please lead us in battle. Leave it to me! I'm about to kneel this whole thing. I got 2 fragments of soul. Is it just, huh? Franker faces. I don't have Franker faces. You're at the wrong site. There's 2 different sites. There's better TTTV and then Franker faces. Crazy. The enemy's offensive is still going strong, Professor. Please tap to enter the defense. Okay, you want that emote. Alright. Well, I think you're supposed to do the coin thing and then use the link from Better TTV and it'll automatically add it to my library. Using a random link from another website doesn't count. After the battle's won, you can obtain advanced search commands. Search for new dolls. I gotta do this, what, 10 times before I can get anything? Clear drop. I guess that's my only team. Croquet and Frenzel. Fresnel. Oh, look at that. You're only it's such a small range. They just fight automatically and she's just getting the crap beat out of her. I won't admit defeat. You're dead though. Fresnel, don't push yourself. Your defense is on the fragile side. It's too dangerous for you to... Why did they make me have her go out there and die? Professor, please rearrange fragments. Position, well, of course, function skills, XP displays the current health and energy bar. Cigar cocaine is more suited for play. Well, you didn't have to tell me that. And then Fresnel is a sniper. Extremely high offense rating, but has also far less HP than cocaine, which makes her. Well, nobody told her to go out there. I'm pretty sure you now have a battle. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak these 2 behind the enemies, and that way they'll be able to just shoot in the back. She's still taking a lot of damage. She apparently can regain health. There you go. It has 2 H's. Well, I'll give this game points so far for the fun poses they do. Okay, what's the situation on your end? We're dying! My shield might give out. Hang in there, I'm going to heal you right away. I can't reallocate my up rank. Carrier special terrain functions are at play here. Terrain functions, I see. Professor, various terrain functions often show up during battle. They apply special effects to dolls which stand in an appropriate location. Perhaps one of the terrain functions can help me out. The rest is up to you. Overdrive takes effect on the start of the battle. Unit on this effect tile can release auto skill immediately at the start of battle. Yeah, I'll do that. Nice healing output. She's the only one with the healing output. Immediately you start killing her. Fires of our Sanctifier specializes in range attacks among our enemies. If we don't take them out soon, our team will be wiped out. According to our investigation, these two units are known as throwers. They can lob highly damaging projectiles. Our units over the relatively long distance through their defense. Though their defenses are fragile for areas, however, due to the terrain, they cannot deal any meaningful damage to them. This is when you should use your tactical skill to turn the situation around. Try the tactical skill teleportation and instantly transport any friendly unit to the specified location on the battlefield. Professor, please use your tactical skill on the appropriate doll and move her to the appropriate position. The outcome of the battle depends on you! That's 8. I mean, it looks like she could have just ran over there. Ooh, there's a bunch of bars in the way. The situation of the battlefield can change in the blink of an eye. The leader often has to make snap decisions. In other circumstances, I'm sure that with your abilities, you will be able to take this good advantage. Please direct soul to this battle. Please direct soul to this battle and use your tactical skill. And then they just automatically go and cut things to fight each other. Your sword goes to the ground. I see that the power is too great. Gonna have to remove that ability. You know what's funny is I actually don't have an emote that's just a bell. Cowbell. You're out of points! So is the cost a little too high? Again, I didn't set any of that up. It was an automatic thing. That's what I was thinking. 50 sounds too good. I don't know how many points you earn on a daily stream. Engagement? Nope, that's not it. Channel. Stream. Moderation. Billions. Channel points. It's right there with the face. Manage rewards and challenges. Message in sub-only mode. During battles, we will obtain a variety of function cards, which can be have a very important effect on the battle. Different function cards have the different application and effects. Using the appropriate function cards to complement your current formation and situation to keep the battle. It's so weird because the characters will move on their own, but I guess like some like the sniper won't. You select the appropriate function cards for battle and direct. Oh, okay. So the pixels things are the function card. So the function column, you can use this to see the functions that will obtain during your exploration style of function. what it is. Everyone normal attack on the next one. Snipers perform inflicts frozen. The frozen stack explodes when they reach 10 stack. So she's got freeze, and then it also stacks and explodes. It's got cool lasers. It's a marshmallow. You know, I haven't seen one of those bots in a good while. Hold on. You know, the best part about streaming is when somebody, you know, says something for the very first time. And what they do is just plug away something. You get a function after every battle includes the function's effect. Choose a new super routine. Introduction area functions. So you get buffs like in Goddess of Victory. When you do the simulation room, you can get buffs. That's right. And you know what? Since I banned the person, I didn't. See what they put differently. Function card levels and function card levels and the current function card level is shown here. The function chain collection status, snap view, function card ability shows 3. Even though it's on my screen, it's still small. I can't read it. Training power. So are there like several fights? That's why they give cards, because there's actually more than one fight. Twin rack. That's why they give function cards. Professor, I'm detecting a significant increase in the number of destructive capabilities and sanctifiers ahead. Normally you would have a greater to gather function cards during this period to dolls in battle. But since it's an emergency, I have prepared some extra function cards for you beforehand. Please take these during Fresno. Well, damn. Lethal transference. What am I at? 40. I meant, no, 39 minutes. Okay. Still high. Lines in the middle ring are secure now. Those tactical skills you used just now sure helped us a lot, sir. Why am I able to teleport people? We're a long way from being able to relax just yet. After all, we barely managed to force a draw. The signifiers numbers keep punching. We need to come up with our next plan. I've had it. We spent so many operand buildings on Oasis. The other sanctifiers hound us night and day just because we left our original sector. Do they even need to do that? Force rebooting those combat modules do something to your. It's just their memory modules which are a little confused. Don't worry about this situation. We, that is to just say, the agents of the Oasis, we were all once participants in the project NeuroCloud. We came to NeuroCloud sector on this server after our NeuroClouds were uploaded. However, the NeuroCloud sector we long vanished after an accident. We had no choice but to wander the length and breadth of the server. Meanwhile, the sanctifiers are the cloud server security programs. In their eyes, agents like us without a home sector are all regular agents, which is why they're trying to wipe us all out. Wonderful. After that, you led us here to the Oasis sector. We finally managed to build this temporary home of ours. You also deployed the sandbox barrier on the outer edge of the sector to keep us safe. The sandbox barrier? Sandbox barrier is a defensive barrier that requires your special access privileges to be deployed. Oops. Oh, look at that! I didn't really think I could, and I never even tried, but if I click on the yellow thing, it actually brings up stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I missed. Dr. Persicus. Now she's just Persica? Technological support. The professor can activate the sandbox barrier on the sector by combining his and her own clearance of the person in charge of Project NeuroCloud and the sector administrator's permission key. Sanctifiers will be barred from entering the interfering with the sector with an active sandbox barrier. Okay. If modified, it can keep all the sanctifiers outside. I thought having the barrier meant that we'd have at least a few days of peace to build up the Oasis, but it turns out nope. This is a situation we're facing now. The sanctifiers broke through the sandbox barrier with heavy attack. We need to think of a way to finish them out. Oh, we're just keeping things as they are in a heart. It's hard enough already. Sicaria, there's only one option left. We need to send a team to cover me as I head to the outskirts of the Oasis and reactivate the sandbox barrier. The thought has crossed my mind, but it's too risky. Riskier than just sitting around here dying? Not only do we need to split our forces, a small team like that might end up being wiped out entirely by concentrated fire from the sanctifiers. But if we succeed, the sandbox barrier will cut off the sanctifiers and the supply of reinforcements. After that, it'll be like shooting fish in the barrel. We can take out all the sanctifiers still within the sector. But we have no other choice. In the worst case scenario, our squad ends up dying to the sanctifiers' attacks. And then you guys die. It just means a reset. Oh my god! Once a doll's NeuroCloud data has been backed up to the Oasis, the doll will never truly die. Even if their NeuroCloud is destroyed, it can still be reset using the backup. Thus resurrecting the doll. However, our Neuro reset does not preserve the doll's memories and past experience, so reset will return this to their factory settings. Apart from the doll's Neuro reset can be carried out. So I'm assuming that when you die, when their character dies, they go back to the very beginning. But you're going to be able to buy things to say, like a save state for that doll, right? Don't say that, Croquet. I can't gamble with your memories at the stake. There's got to be something else. Sicaria, we've got Professor leading us. As long as the Professor's around, we can beat the crap out of any enemy. Speaking way too highly of me. Professor, I'm a commander. Don't worry, Sicaria. I'll make sure you guys come back soon. It's nothing I haven't seen before, maybe. Trust me. I understand. Okay, Soul, I will go with you. Professor, our fate that and the entire Oasis now lies within your hands, of course. More neural fragments. I wonder how much farther I gotta go before they let me go. Or let me be free. This is obviously the tutorial part of the game. Oh look! Okay, so there is multiple battles in a region, in a zone. Sorry, you're now looking at the exploration command interface. This is the map generated to facilitate. Okay, you can't click on everything due to the limitations on search conditions. We might get different explorable zones on each expedition. Current circumstances, in order to advance, we must first make our way through the conflict zone. Elementary. Displays function. Cache coins. General currency obtained during exploration that can be used to exchange for resources that an anomaly area or treat area. All lost after the exploration finishes. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind. Function chains. Display the current. What the hell is the function chain? 3. Sweat drop. Selection status tab. Power display. The team's current power will fluctuate based on the team's current HP and function cards. Okay. Tap mode. Oh, tap map mode. In the conflict zone. Feet. Ah, look at that! You're actually picking them up. All right, this is actually pretty enjoyable. They have personality too. Express recharge on soul to release. Basically giving her a battery, right? Even she moved. Probably because of she can't provide support if there's that wall in the way. Not only zone ahead, which is unstable, but within the sector. It means that until we get there, we don't know we don't know what's there. We could find some high quality function powers, or we could suffer some kind of loss. I'm open for the loss. Don't give it a go if resources are ample supply. I'm assuming eventually we'll have like branching paths and stuff. A safe containing function card was left here if you want to open it. It's hard to say what sort of mechanism might activate. Risk and benefit go hand in hand. What do you choose? Neat. So it does a little RNG thing when we get health in that. Is the output terminal? That's right, the output terminal marks the end of the current explorable zone. In other words, we're almost out of this place. Sorry, they don't take the enemy too lightly. The output terminal are often very powerful, so be cautious. Extreme caution. Besides, our battle doesn't end here. We could encounter some new challenges after searching. Understood, Captain. She just activates her shield and draws attention. Is there code caught on it? Warrior attack 20 to 40 against targets with less than 50% HP. Warriors have their hash rate increased. Their hash rate is further enhanced when they inflict bleed. I like bleed. So does Soul apparently. Overdrive takes effect on the start of battle. Unit on this projectile can release auto immediate attack. This is a conflict zone, intermediate, directly ahead. Compared to the other conflict zones, the enemies we encounter here will be even more formidable. Of course, this also means that clearing the zone will grant us more opportunities. Is there a higher chance of finding high-quality function cards? Each battle also has a chance. Dropping 2 function cards. The decision is yours to make. What do you mean mine to make? Can we just run up around it? Just gonna words off and go hand in hand. Professor, please lead us on. There's 2 cannons. Three cannons. And they got little angry head face marks. Oh. So what is it doing? It froze. It slowed down because... Did she actually attack anybody? She just heals. Every one enemy fallen warriors recover their HP. Obtain the lifesteal skill. Lifesteal effect is enhanced with every... Well, of course I'm going to do lifesteal. There's a bar on the side. Conflict zone advance lies ahead. The enemies in there pose even more of a challenge, but vanquishing them some more combat buffs. What happens? But we lose these, right? Every time, depending on the condition of the team. You can choose between team-wide health regeneration, full function. Let's do this engagement. For normal attacks, their auto recovery charge is sped up. Targets are below 50. Release battle card before. Deal outgoing damage to nearby enemies. Lead on them. Detected boosting data that can be used. Or area is a backup zone created to regenerate data sector. However, we have discovered some additional functions in the program here. For example, they can repair the neural cloud systems with dolls, which assist in recovering their HP. Or you can choose to upgrade function cards. This year. Make use of the recovery areas. Oh, that's pretty okay. Restore all HP, restore. Well, if I only can restore HP. I have no coins. Output terminal. Modesty. Continuously summons lessers. I just go and attack those. She's already dead. And then you have to attack him. I have 11. That should be enough to summon, right? I'm sure they gotta kick me out of this tutorial section first. The sanctifiers surrounding and pounding the exiles. The work to reactivate the soundbox barrier is hard going. There's too many of them. Croquet, isn't it fixed yet? I'm working as fast as I can. The barrier is more badly damaged than I expected. Give me a bit more time. Aren't you supposed to be a high-level mechanic? She's working on it! I'm a technician, not a magician! So, look out behind you. And she's... Mighty Impact almost brings Soul to her knees. Scar immediately sets up yell, but her operand continues dripping uncontrollably from her. Move safety program, groin. So, what are you doing? Password, Soul EG4. Overload limiters removed. Soul's weapon is in wretched state, but it suddenly shines with a dazzling light. You must be joking, right? You're going to be going out like this. You're a long way off! Fire from Soul burns to ashes. Continuous blaze forms a wall of fire that blocks out the same fires against it. Soul doing this is going to cause irreparable damage to your neural cloud systems. You're the one to talk. I know you already removed your overload limiter from not this long. You can start over again as long as Oasis exists. You're thinking too, right? I understand. This flame wall won't last much longer, folks. Why don't you act cool all by yourself? Battlestar Gaiatica. Orders received. What kind of dorky name is that? Detecting defense. Detecting snark. Another intro. This is like the actual intro, right? There's bubblegum in cyberspace. That poor bunny has spectacles. crossbow furries. She had a high rate of fire with that crossbow. So it takes me. It took me like almost an hour to get out of the tutorial section. It's a very long time for a mobile game. I mean, it's on my phone. I got stuff to do. Sandbox Barrier is back online. The battle went very well thanks to your help. Okay's gone off to repair the rest of the Oasis system. She's also preparing to reallocate more operant to strengthen the barrier. Now those sanctifiers will never get him. And also, all the remaining sanctifiers outside the sector have been wiped out. So it seems the battle in the middle ring very well. You've helped us turn the tables once again. Thank you. For the course, no need to flatter me. No need to flatter me. You guys worked hard. You should get some rest. Sir, we're already. Well, I'm still coughing up blood here. That said, I think it went a bit overboard and boundless. In any case, I'll take a while before we can return to peak condition. Wah! How come everything went dark? So you struck shut down the Oasis systems. Looks like its repair work is almost done. Once it's complete, we would be able to gradually reactivate systems that went offline during the sanctifier attack. It's gonna be one of those situations where the main character falls down and he's like facing the butt on somebody. System preparation complete. Safe mode. Don't be scared. If you're scared, you can hold my hand. Hand holding mode. There. It's gonna be Persicaria and Soul. Commencing background rendering. I can see now. Recon. Commencing coloring. But I'm gonna look weird, right? So they're gonna let me change how I want to look. We should be able to catch your breath. Still, we'll have to trouble you to subsequently reactivate each of the rebooting systems. Your access privilege, Doctor, Professor. The Sanctifiers are still attacking the Oasis, so we need to finish this work ASAP. We can start planning our next move sooner. I've already made the arrangements for the upcoming events. We'll be counting on you, Professor. How many letters do I get? 16. 16! I can get a full Ineedmorcowbell in this one. And a space. Which is funny because I like just being simple. Simple mode. In-game skills, effects, and function card effects will be brief. Machine God's Call. Machine God Maple. Okay, unleashes a storm of bullets, dealing operant damage. In-game skill effect and function effects will be detailed. Oh yeah, I like seeing 200%, and I love when it. Look, why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want to know when things stack up? It showed a hit rate of 1121, but this game wasn't available for me to start playing. Maybe it was. Has it been over a week? Professor Oasis have been successfully restarted. Now please check the key function. This even looks like Goddess of Victory, the structures. Right, so this is the Oasis structure system. Reassured on both time and resources. It's raining in here. You can't rebuild all the infrastructure in the Oasis. Only wait until I choose the hot springs first. Please activate the construction system and build the key facility that's essential to the Oasis operating system. The women's showers, I'm assuming. Edit mode. Search terminal produces search commands required for basic searches. We need more dolls. I need to build the building to recruit new people. I recommend building an engineering bureau. The engineering bureau produces a steady stream of prefabricated units. This is important for resources for waste construction. Well, I guess that's what I gotta do. The engineering bureau continues to produce prefabricated units. However, if it reaches the storage limit, then production will stop. Can I assign somebody to collect stuff on its own? Professor, remember the search terminal that we just built? With it, we can search the entire cloud server for lost dolls. The boys to our numbers. Preparation for dealing with increasing conflicts. I hope I can. I think I have like 11, maybe 13 search functions. I don't know what they're called yet, but I hope I can use all of them at once instead of like 10. And I got to do one at a time. Look at that, it says 11. Okay, so I do got a. The only other game I know that allows you to search with the full amount that you have was Crossing Void. Crossing Void was the only one that allowed you to do that. I have 11. Oh! You can only use 10. Sucks. So Crossing Void is still the only one that's the best. Can you just push it anywhere? I was kind of hoping for somebody I didn't know about, but that's fine too. It's 2 stars. In addition, you can also use basic search to perform basic search. You can find resources and certain files. She's got a little solar panel. And a balloon. Oh, she's got a weather balloon. Her name is Mike. So there's advanced search. Hubble. Of course I want to search for Hubble. There's a dude. Hockey. Designated neural position. One 3-star doll with the following is only 1 chance available. Her name is Banksy. Teresa. Nanaka. She's got a halo. Kenzie. Needlepoint. V. He's got a see-through mask. It looks like, was it Overwatch in here? Seem to be a little low on boulders. 1 guaranteed 2-star or above every 10 searches. I immediately want to search for Hubble. They're all blue. Except for one. Hacker? Yanni. He's got himself a inner tube. Those are the kind of things I need because I sink straight into the water. I guess he's gonna be my main fighter because I'm getting multiples of him. Oh my god! I don't know if you can control. I don't know if you can compound them. Acquire doll converted to metal kit. Okay. That's what it does. You got a shield! Band-aid way up there. Neural kit. It's not Hubble. Well, that's a shame. Search the results and the duplicate doll will be send you the neural kits. These shop to get fragments of the doll. So basically, neural kits are what is it? Divine fragments? Like in Princess Reconnect. Well, that's fun. Whoops! I was going to end it right there, but it looks like they're pushing me to play more. Okay, you're just in time. We just finished reactivating some of the systems. How's the sandbox barrier doing? Not good. We're in trouble. What? Maybe the fire attack caused voices to lose a lot of operand, and there are many left over. Still attacking us from outside, and maintaining the sandbox barrier needs a ton of operand. So you're saying we don't have operand? Not enough would be putting it lightly. Here, I snapshotted the Oasis current stats. Is the Oasis burned through operand that quickly? And by the intensity of the Sanctifier's firepower, the barrier will only last for 2 hours. Well, it's a good thing I'm going to be away for like 5. Wait a minute, you're saying we went through all this just to prolong our lives for a minute? I didn't expect the Sanctifiers to ramp up their attack so quickly. So if we don't manage to find enough operand within 2 hours, the Oasis is doomed to fall. If that happens, we won't have enough operand left to put up a fight. The only option is to borrow operand from another sector, not just Magracy. Is that really going to work? Each sector is an independent virtual city-state. The agents that live within them probably won't be too eager to give us a share of their precious operand. So now we're going to be the bad guys and attack other cities? Nice. We've snuck into other sections before to find our last friend. Entirely. We want to take their sector's operand. Well, any way you slice it, it's just, how will we know if we don't give her a chance? We don't have any other choice. Yeah, and the first thing I'll explain with this too. I'd love to later on. That's true. We carry the fate of the entire Oasis on our backs. Alright. I accidentally got all depressed in front of you. So, called me a commander though. Honestly, for Sicaria, it's not going to worry so much. Okay, I remember that you and Simo were scouting the nearby area before the Oasis was attacked. Did you find anything? I got an order from the professor and came back halfway to help you guys out. However, I just contacted Simo and it seems he learned a lot. Currently, we found 3 sectors near the Oasis, and among them, Awesome sector is the most suitable for us. Awesome, I know that name. It belongs to 42 Lab, right? Oops, I should have clicked on it. Yes, since you know about it, I won't spend too much introductions. In short, Rossum is close to us and they have plenty of operator. As for other two sectors, one is further away and the other is kind of small. Rossum is the best choice. Seamoon in the Rossum sector? No, he's in another sector trying to find other entry points. It seems we don't have time to rest just yet. I'm already prepared for it. Once it's over, I'm going to take a nice long vacation. Nod. It's reassuring. Okay, you stay here in the oasis and stabilize the sandbox barrier. Scaria, so you're coming with me to the awesome side. Just the three of us. Well, I kind of picked up a few. Well, we are going up against the Sanctifier, so the bigger a target we are, the more easily we're spotted. Oh, yeah. Well, we got the professor here, so we'll be able to solve this with just three of us, no problem. Situation urgent, so let's head out now. I hate when they force you to do stuff. Garcia panorama simulation system. Quickly scroll through. Some abandoned operand near the Rossum sector, which could be used to support certain functions. In the Oasis, we have little time to lose. Let's help. No, I can't keep going. I gotta move. I gotta move on. I'm already cutting into my other time. So that's gonna be it for this one. I'll come back to this later. I hate when they just keep forcing you. Like, I thought that was a good stopping point right there. And then they're like, no. You got a few characters. Let's go into battle now. So, jeez. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. I like how they have a little 2 3D models, and then they have the anime intro for the ultimates and stuff like that. And of course, base building. Always like a base building setup. Skip tutorial. But yeah, move on to the next thing.